right, today's pattern, we're going to tie the Madam X. It is a wonderful attractor pattern. Here I'm tying it with some elk hair and orange and some white rubber legs. But you can tie this in any color combination that you have, and you can use deer or elk hair as you see fit. So sit back, enjoy yourself, and let's get into the tie. So we went ahead and put the, this is a 3X shank size 10 hook in here. So we're just going to go ahead and start the thread. This is just some 6/0 orange uni thread. Just coming back here to the end of the hook where I want to start the body or start the tail. And I'm just going to come forward now. This will all make sense here in a second, I promise. So, let me clip off the excess. First thing I'm going to do is, this is just some elk hair, and I'm going to clip off a nice bit of a material, and I will run it through the stacker. Well, first thing I'll do is run it through the comb, get all the under fur. People don't think about deer and elk having under fur, but they do. So you got to comb that out. And then I'm just going to stack that up and off camera. Then you can see right there how that tail, all the fibers, tips are all aligned, and that's what we're looking for. So I want my tail to just extend just barely beyond the bend of the hook. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to start loose wraps. Just kind of holding it up a little bit, and I can use that thread base I put down earlier as my guide so I can see where to stop, because my hands are kind of in the way for me. Now I just bind all that down. You see how that flared out, and that flare is going to help me actually, because what I'm going to do now, let me pick out that one piece. I'm going to take my thread forward and I'm going to wrap into that, and that'll help prevent it from spinning on me as I tie this pattern. So get all those loose ends up. Just clip all that off. Just kind of clean that up. You don't need a lot of mess there. So that we're just going to come through, clean all that up a little better with the thread. I can really get this body down a little thinner. So the Madam X pattern is an attractor pattern. It's going to sit in the water film, kind of, and the whole body of this fly will be on the film. So the fish will get a pretty good view of it. The silhouette and the shadow it's going to cast is going to be really good. So right now I'm just getting a couple strands of orange floss. So just kind of come through, capture those. I can pull them tight so I don't have a lot of waste. I'm going to go backwards, then just bring my thread up all the way forward. And here you just want to make touching wraps with your floss. I'm using the orange, but if you want to tie this in a yellow or a red or green, you certainly could. It's your attractor pattern. That's one of the really nice things about tying flies is you can make it look however you want. And if you don't have good luck with orange and you feel like you have better luck with a green or even a brown, then you should definitely tie it in those colors. I'm thoroughly convinced that a fly that you have better confidence in, you will fish better. So there is, let me move it so you can see it a little better. There is the fly so far. And the next we're going to use some more elk hair. And you could use deer hair, you could use whatever you want. I'm just using elk hair because honestly I have some that was handy, and the color is what I was looking for. This kind of fawn color. So I'm going to clip out a little bit more material now than I used for the tail. And again, I'm just going to comb out that under, and then you can see I'm gonna stack up those tips. So let me get my hair stacker up, and you will hear the noise here in just a second. So you take it, and you pull that hair stacker out. Now you see how those tips are all nice and lined up. So I'm going to leave that in there. I'm actually going to reverse it a little bit. Pull the hair out this way, because I need the tips facing forward. Alright, so I want my tail to be a little bit right about there. So that looks like it's going to be a really long tail, but what's going to happen is I'm actually going to tie it down, and then I'm going to bend it back over itself and make a bullet head with it, like some old Thunder Creek patterns used to do. So we come in. Oh, I need to go back that far yet. I need to actually go forward a little bit more. I want to get right up to the eye with these wraps. And then I'm going to come back, and as I move backwards, I'm just tightening my wraps. And this section here that I'm doing, I'm making that equal to what I think I'm going to want the head of the fly to look like. Okay, so let me clip off this excess. Okay, just take a little time. Just clean all that up, make it look nice. It'll make your fly tying a little easier if you take the time there. So right there. I'm just tightening all this down even better, just tighter wraps. Okay, so we're here at this point now, and I'm just going to grab all that hair, that elk hair, bring it up, and I'm going to hold it and pinch it and lay it on the top of the shank of the hook. Okay, everybody see it? And then we're going to come over with 1, 2, 3. Wraps, right? Like so. And you just want to put enough in there to hold everything, make everything look the way you want it. Okay? So now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put some legs on this fly. So, this puts in a nice collar. So whatever color you want that collar to be on your fly, I like to have it match my underbody, but whatever color you want on that fly there, you just need to use that color thread. So putting in these rubber legs, I'm just going to come up underneath, come over the top, and place them. And I want them right there where that elk hair starts on the side of the body. Okay, same thing on this side. I'm just going to come up like so and roll it over, kind of make sure I'm get what I want there, right about there. Now that looks good. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera there. There we have it. Now we have the Madam X. So the only thing left to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit this with my whip finisher, and then hit it with head cement, and that will be done. So thanks for watching, staying with me on this one. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up below. I'd like to hear from you. If you have any questions on how to fish this, or if you fish the Madam X's, I'd like to hear from you. And do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It lets me know people enjoy the patterns that I'm tying. And until next time, I'll see you around the vise.